puts on tefillin every day, it's a mitzvah begufo. And not putting on tefillin is Poshei Israel begufan. It's a pesha, it's a violation with our own flesh. Why would we ever want to get into that scene? So therefore, it's such a bracha to be able to do a mitzvah with our own flesh. The question is, what happens, says the Ben Ish Chai in Parashat Vayera, what happens when you're in a situation you don't have tefillin? You walk into the synagogue or into a space, and your friends' tefillin are there, right there, shining in all their glory, and you want to use his tefillin, but they're not there. You can't ask them. They're not answering the phone. Nobody to ask permission. May I use tefillin that are not mine? They belong to someone private and without permission. Says the Ben Ish Chai. So there's a rule. The rule is that a person wants to do mitzvot with their objects. We're good people. We want to benefit others. We don't mind helping other people. And therefore, when it comes to tefillin, if you can ask for permission, if you could find a different pair, don't get into the situation, says the Ben Ish Chai, that's better. Don't be a shoel shalomidah, don't use something without permission. But if you have no choice and the time is passing and you're not going to put on tefillin that day, very bad. Not to go a day without tefillin is terrible. And therefore, your person is allowed to use tefillin without permission, because Am Yisrael nichalu lemeh bad mitzvah b'mamonam. It's okay for them. They want to do a mitzvah with their possessions, and we're allowed to do that. Mashe enken, as opposed to talit. You're not allowed to use a talit that doesn't belong to you. Now, why? It says lachem. Lachem, it has to be yours. Right? Vaya lachem letzitzit. It has to be your tzitzit. You can't take a talit that's not yours. If it's a communal talit from the synagogue, you take one off the rack. Those are never good ones anyways. But if you want to take one of those, fine. But they don't belong to someone else. They're a communal one, that's okay. But otherwise, that's fine. And that's a distinction. Amen. Amen. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Arvit at 7 p.m.